So, I had a hell of a night, and I think I created a hell of a sleep deprivation for everyone else. I was making noise all night, couldn't help it. So, my second ceremony, I took a small dose. Small's are big, three-quarter cup. And then in the first ceremony, I had felt the effects after about 30 minutes, pretty strongly. But this time it had been what I estimated to be about an hour. I didn't really feel anything, so I took a second dose. And boy, did I pay for it. I just remember like the ceremony itself, the 4 hours or so, was pretty pleasant, pretty mellow, kind of uneventful for me. A lot of insights, introspection, and just kind of grateful that things didn't suck at the moment. And then he started blowing smoke on people, and to wrap up the ceremony. And about that time, I started feeling it start to come on, stronger. And yeah, so for the next probably from like 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. or so, 5:30. I was basically doing this, like, I would just drink water, pee, and like, I was just doing this for like 5 hours. I don't know how I'm not sore right now. I'm just like, almost as if I was like autistic or something. But it just felt like the right way to get energy out of me. Alex kept telling me to relax, but I kind of knew I didn't need to. Sometimes I calmed it down just to not freak him out. I think I freaked him out a couple times.
Yeah, you would go for it.
Yeah, some of the insights. One was that I don't need to drink ayahuasca again. I got what I needed, and what I needed was just to kind of get what it's all about. Why this and not something better? It can't be any better right now than it is unless we make it so, in which case it would be the future already. So you can't cancel out negativity. It has to be part of the experience. And I didn't get that before I came here. I thought, I kind of had this vision of like the great self with like this sick sense of humor, like, you know what, I could program a functional reality, but I'm just going to throw in all this bullshit just for fun. But it's not like that. Anything that's bullshit is not the great self. I don't even know if there is a great self in that sense, but like all the positive things, they're not my enemy for not being more positive than they are. They're doing as much as they can, and I'm the one that's kind of slacking. And most of the experience for me was about being comfortable where I am in life. With responsibilities I've been given. Again, before I came here, I was like, who thinks they have the right to just arbitrarily shovel responsibilities on the people? But it's the best way to go about things. Like, I'm just so thankful that we get the opportunity to grow at our own pace. Because there's like intense beauty that we're not even ready for. It would kill us to experience. And opposite side of that is there is dark shit beyond your wildest imagination. Like there are realms where, I guess, realms of thought, experience, where you're consciousness is reduced to like the most helpless thing, like speck of awareness possible. Like kind of like you're watching a horror film, but you're not like in the theater, like, oh, this is kind of scary, but I'm safe behind the screen. More like there are things that can do as much pain to you as they want. I don't know if I would call them like conscious entities consciously wanting to hurt you. It's just they're kind of like machines that resemble life forms, and they don't really have a choice but to respond in that way. And the kind of thing that kind of kept me strong through the whole thing was the realization that panic creates those experiences, but if you're calm and lucid and comfortable with what is right at this moment, they can't even enter your field of experience. So I managed to pretty successfully keep all the bad shit away just by telling myself like it's all okay and I have unfinished business to do here on Earth, so there's no way I could possibly not return. So it's just kind of, it's gonna suck a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. Just, you know, get used to it and don't fight it. Yeah, it really hammered home the importance of lucidity and I guess abidingness, not fighting your circumstances. My past 5-10 years, it's been like me butting my head against the wall so many ways, like wanting it to be how it's not, and it's just stupid. So it almost felt like the clouds kind of lifted in a way. I had like a period of maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours, where I was just kind of lighthearted and enjoying it almost as much as could possibly be done. And it felt like I think my ego might have gotten involved at some point, saying, like overestimating my power, saying like, that's it. All the world needs to know is to take on your responsibilities and live your life. There's shit you don't need to know yet, and you think you want to know, you really don't. And I only like kind of glimpsed it. I didn't have to experience the shit you really don't want to know. But I just kind of kept willing and willing and willing. I don't need that right now. I don't need it. I'm cool with what I have. It kind of respected just barely respected my intent. I kind of visualized at one point like being a kind of a savior and taking on, you know, deliberately letting my consciousness fade to like the most pathetic, helpless thing that can feel the most pain, and like taking as much as I could for other people. And it's kind of like that sentiment protected me from having to go through that. I suspect that at some point in my future, maybe all of ours, we might get to such a point of high consciousness that we'll want to kind of seed a new era of, a universe, or, kind of, okay, I got as high as I need to get now. I'm going to let other organisms grow and experience it. And it's as if your sacrifice to, like, give away everything you've earned sustains the entire process. Like, we wouldn't have the good things we do have without those advanced beings kind of relinquishing their advancedness and becoming small again. And that allows us to grow and live. Just a couple more things, I think. Towards the beginning of the experience, all I could think about was my family and how much I love them, and specifically my mom, dad, and sister, and how much they're kind of starving for my love, and I just withhold it because due to my insistence on, like, no, I want to do things my way, and that just creates a mess in my own life, and so my cup is so empty that it can't overflow into their lives. But I want to, be there for them in whatever way I can. I'm going to quit my job when I get back home, move back in with my parents for a little bit, and just kind of relax and just be with them. And tell them I'm sorry for being so standoffish. Just a quick thing, two more things I think. One thing that was great about the experience was I liked the opportunity to make a few of you laugh. It was like, I'm sure I got so annoying, like saying thank you 50,000 times and whatever, like patting me on the back or whatever I was doing. But it's like, every now and then I'd crack a joke, and it was like, it made it better for them, and like it was my salvation as well, or like micro salvation in that moment.
A couple of really bad jokes though, dude. Come on.
I know. I'm sorry. I just laughed so hard. But, yeah, that in particular made me remember how good it feels to give. I just urge everyone to kind of make an honest investigation into like what's wisdom, like what information you really need, and like what's just anecdotes. I'm sure it's different for everyone. Yeah, thanks to everyone for sitting with me all the time. I hope.
Oh.